Bueno, vamos a ir a hacer la misión de Tali, ¿vale? Y ya pues tenemos que esperar a que nos llamen para esto, que seguramente sea cuando hagamos la misión de Tali, ¿vale? Que es la de defenderla, la han acusado de traición, la flotilla. Así es que vamos a ir. Y ya creo que se acerca al final del juego. A ver, puesto de mando. ¿Me tienes que decir algo? Vale. Vamos a la flotilla. ¿Qué le pasa? Vale, vamos a comprar primero esto. Y nos vamos a la flotilla. Ayuda, Tali. Aquí. Siento de verdad mi voz, pero es que me pica la garganta y me duele bastante esto. Bueno, pues vamos a ir a Tali. $50.000 naves. Antes he leído que ponía 1.000.000 naves. Las decisiones que tomes en Mass Effect 2 pueden tener consecuencias terribles en Mass Effect 3. O sea, antes de acabar, de siquiera estar jugando este juego, ya estaban pensando en el 3. Ay. Tali y esta. Uf, me gustaría probar a este. Pero no. En teoría no debo luchar. A ver, ¿hay algo? Sí. No. No quiero carga. Carga es una patata. Bueno, no es una patata, pero es que a mí no se me da bien. Entonces nada. Pedazo nave, macho.
This is Tali vas Niman Raya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Tali.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
¿No está limpia? Me he perdido en eso. ¿Que me van a quitar todos los espías del hombre usuario? Algo estaría bien.
Captain Shepard, Tali told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Espera. ¿Me estás diciendo que estoy en la nave de ellos y aún así tienen que llevar máscaras para respirar? ¿Qué mierda de gente es esta? ¿Por qué se hace una atmósfera tan difícil para ellos? Mira, yo también tengo que llevarla. Ay. Comandante no, capitán.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Debo mucho a Tali.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
¿Qué hiciste?
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Acude a la vista.
You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead. You should speak with Admiral Ra.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
Un poco sucio esto, niñas. No puede limpiar que está de vez en cuando.
Can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her. She's as good as convicted.
Oye, a que os pego, ¿eh? No soy coreano, pero soy mejor.
Tali Zora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried
Deja ver el
under
nombre.
that name, given your departure from the Nima.
¿Qué significa su nombre?
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
¿Participas en el juicio?
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the
Deberíamos
judgment.
I
entrar.
guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part
Ahí
of
va.
your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Me siento honrado.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Oh, ¿cuánta gente?
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive.
Imagínate que me saco al jefe en esta nave. No se me ha ocurrido.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason.
A ver si la hacemos bien. Será un placer.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
No puede haber hecho eso.
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
¿Qué dices?
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali,
¿Qué?
Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Mira, necesitamos ayuda.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals, but right now our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Debemos, por el bien de Tali.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar.
La que se ha liado.
Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
¿Estás bien?
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
¿Hablamos con la gente?
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Vamos.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Has llegado demasiado lejos.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
La nave laboratorio.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Rio Zoro only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
Así que no tenemos idea.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Hanshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Prueba necesaria.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have forced.
Luchas internas.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
Es una mala idea.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grew tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
The Geth situation isn't as simple as you think. Not all of them worship the Reavers.
I don't think the other admirals would care about that. They want the homeworld back, and they want all Geth destroyed.
Shala, don't you want to see us retake the homeworld?
I don't think we can, Tali. But it may not be about what I think.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
If anyone can...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Vamos. Bueno, chicos, continuamos. Al final he tenido que dejarlo porque la tos era imposible y tampoco es plan de estar grabando mal, ¿vale? Así es que hemos hablado ahí con algunos de los almirantes y vamos a ir al transbordador que nos han dado. Por lo visto no es gran cosa, pero bueno. Todo sea por salvar el honor de Tali. Porque sigo todavía un poquito constipado, resfriado, ¿vale? Pero por lo menos ya puedo hablar.
Oh, sorry. I mean Vast Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vast Normandy.
¿Sabes qué hay allí?
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
¿Estamos preparados?
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali. Kila Selai.
¿Me responde? Ahí, la gente. Están al lado de la nave. Recupera la high. Vamos. A ver, munición congeladora. Munición de fuego. Esto no tiene munición. Esto no tiene munición, venga. De fuego. Un franco de fuego. Vale, vamos. Muy mal sitio para esconderse. No te escondas. Pues sí que hay, ¿no? Mira, ya funciona mi habilidad, que puedo levantar a más de uno. Ya es invisible, cutre. ¿Qué está haciendo Tali? Estamos salvando a tu padre. Haz algo, nena. Portátil. Munición. Vale.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Razón de la selección.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Método de envío.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Rescates en Haystrom.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvage
¿Algo
gear
te
give you
sirve?
clues to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Vale, pirateo. No. Bien, lo he podido pillar. Y este aquí abajo. Vale. ¿Cuántos get hay en la red? ¿Todos? ¿Qué hicieron esta gente? ¿Qué han hecho? No, no puedo.
Now what's this?
Interesante. Coño, esto ha pegado, chaval. Susto me ha pegado. Bueno, dinero, o coger un ordenador, interesante. ¿Esto qué es? Nada. Balazas. Vale. Otro menos. Parece un piratilla, ¿eh? Espera. Esto algunas veces se acelera un montón.
We've got trouble.
Vamos a poner de fuego, que esta gente va con escudo. ¿Qué me estás dando a mí? Vale. Para Dios. Aquí en la cocina, hombre. Esto se come. Escudos resistentes, vale. Otra derivación. A ver. Vale.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few
Quedan algunos bits.
They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
¿Algo útil?
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Es una mala idea.
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one whole breach away from extinction.
Entonces encuentra otro mundo.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Lo siento, no quería hacerte daño, hija, tranquila. ¿Qué me está dando? No, voy a morir. No. ¿Me va a dejar curarme? Eso sí que está cerca, ¿eh? Está cerca, ¿eh? Uf. Qué cerca está eso. Mira cuánta munición. Aquí. Un portátil. Y un cadáver. Y va a ser su padre.
Father!
Lo sabía.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerel and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Hizo lo que pudo.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Vale, vamos a entrar primero aquí. Nos abastecemos de cositas, pirateamos un poquito. Este de aquí. Este de aquí. Aquí. Aquí, aquí y aquí, aquí. Otra caja fuerte. Venga. Y este aquí con este. Muy bien. Más dinerito. Vamos por arriba. ¡Hostia! Ah, maqueta. No, ¿eso son qué es? Esos son de... Vamos a guardar, chicos. Este tío es muy gordo. Ya se ha activado. Se ha muerto uno. Pero había otro, ¿no? No. Me parecía que era otro. Solamente está la consola. Y ya está, ¿no? Aquí no hay nada más. Pues nada.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Quería mantener su promesa.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Debemos usar esto.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Tu padre está muerto.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
Lo veremos en el juicio.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admiral say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Vale. Vamos al juicio.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
¿Cómo ves? ¿Estamos aquí?
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
Lasted less than 5 minutes. A pity Shepard passed.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Deberías perdonar a Tali.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
¿Qué hago?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
No necesito pruebas.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
¿Qué pasará?
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges.
Vale.
Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
No se debe ir a la guerra.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
Vamos. Le han cambiado el nombre igualmente. Le han cambiado el nombre igualmente. Bueno.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf.
Tranquila,
Thank you
niña.
for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
No lo he hecho por reír.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
¿Estás decepcionada?
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Vamos a casa.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This might be useful.
Vale, marcharse. Muy bien. Pues ya creo que ya es historia principal. Ya no hay más. Porque lo de ser recadero lo va a hacer otro. Yo no voy a ir de un sistema a otro para traer 4 paquetes. Creo que es la única que me quedaba. Ya me dirán, ¿tienes nuevo correo? Ah, Legion. No, ojo, que también tiene una misión ese. Bueno, pues voy a hablar con él, ahora nos vemos.